Good evening. Second video of the day. Obviously, that means that something has happened, which obviously by now everybody is aware that now have changed minds. Wow. Brilliant. I managed to fit the title in the thing. This is Chris from CryptoFit UK coming at you with the latest news. So I think we've got into a new level of FUD. I think we've got into corporate FUD now. Which to me is absolutely incredible and amazing. Now, for somebody that has 3 million customers that land on their pages every single day, doing their due diligence on Brian and the successful team that he's built up, come out with him with that information, see some very short-sightedness on change now side. I mean, it just seemed a little bit. I think that it's a very short-sighted point that they want to make. Give me anybody that's got an ex that they don't want to bring up. Everybody's got a past, no matter what. We've talked about it. We've done it. It's all over with. Has he built up a brilliant token? Fantastic, yes. Is he bringing up an amazing blockchain? Yes, it has. I don't know why we're still going through this FUD now. It's not just FUD from individuals, it's FUD from companies now. There are people actually physically lining up to join the blockchain. I've seen on Discord as well that somebody is trying to sell a light node for god-awful amount of money. It's wonderful to see that we're still getting the marketing in. It's bad marketing, but we are still getting the marketing in. So here we go. Companies, blockchain people, honestly, get your heads together. This is the golden goose that's laying Fabergé eggs. It is. Safuu X is the diamond goose laying Fabergé eggs. Get that into all of us. Get that into our heads, just for a minute, right? I've done videos saying how good the blockchain is going to be. I've done videos about saying where the blockchain can actually lead to, how important the blockchain is. There's $1 trillion in cryptocurrencies, and that's greater than that's greater than a load of countries. That's insane. I mean, companies with countries, there's Apple as $1 trillion. So all of the cryptocurrencies, if they were sold today, they could buy Apple or Amazon. $1 trillion valuation. Why are we still letting these people in? Decentralization of banks and financial utilities is the way forward. You're giving people an option to actually, within rights, not defraud the system. Obviously, there's some dodgy people out on cryptocurrencies, but honestly, this is the best opportunity for people to get very wealthy, slowly or quickly. I think, as I said, my opinions about Safuu and Safuu X are that, it's going to build up to be something as good as Bitcoin, and I'll pin that video just up here. The reason for that is it's built better. Okay, Bitcoin will always be the OG, and it will always be valued ridiculously high. But if you imagine it, right, we're going to go to $9 a coin. Bitcoin started at 10. Okay, Bitcoin needed a long time to adapt into the world, right? A new blockchain only needs half the time, or less than that. So most of the influencers are looking at they are keeping an eye on the short term, but they're looking at the medium to long term. We're looking at the 2 to 5 years stretch. That's when wealth becomes amazing. All right, you'll be very rare to buy into a cryptocurrency nowadays and put in $150 and expecting to become a millionaire. That just never ever happens. Even the best cryptocurrencies, right, are lucky if they do are lucky if they do 1,000x. You can only get that return if you get in at 1 cent and they go up to, you can't do that with like things like, you just can't. You can't become a millionaire on $150 unless you do day trading on Forex. And even then, that's going to take you a year to get up to a decent amount where you can actually trade against the currencies. Forex, I've done that. I was pretty good at Forex a few years ago, but now, it's harder. It's a lot harder to actually keep an eye on all of the Forex charts that you used to. To be honest, right, I am pretty fed up because it looked like an amazing opportunity, and Brian wouldn't have thrown us all into this unless it was like 90% of the way through, right? Why Change Now has actually gone and invited in this FUD, making it corporate FUD, which is even worse, I don't know. Look at what he has done over the last 6 months. He has physically changed lives of people. Lives. Safuu and Safuu X is the future. It will be the future. And if anybody disagrees with that, feel free to write it in the comments. But we're going to have our own decks. All right? We can have our own onboarding and offboarding. We've got the decks coming in anyway, the exchange, right? And we can literally just take the premise of what Change Now have done, and we could create our own. And I'm sure that Brian has spoken about that in an AMA in the past. I'm pretty sure he has. This was around the time when Jason started getting involved with the AMAs. He said that was a lot more trickier to do, but it was achievable, which we know that it is because Change Now exists. My suggestion to everybody here is that, don't look at this as a problem. There is a solution. The solution is that Brian and his team will make it better one way or another. He's already going to get a refund for whatever he's put into Change Now, and I think that's amazing. As far as corporate FUD goes, you've missed out. You've all missed out. And unfortunately, you're the ones to lose. Well, that's pretty much what I want to say on the subject, to be honest. I hope in just over 4 months, when they actually see how the project is doing on our side of the fence, that they actually go, oh my God, we've missed something. And I hope that they love the loss, because Gary Vee, a guy that I listened to, very, very, very big influencer of marketing, he would say, love your losses. And I hope my message to Change Now is that I hope you love this loss. I'm not one for doing 2 videos in a day. The reason why I have is because all of the other influencers have actually posted their opinions, so I thought I'd follow. But more importantly is the video that I did before now is completely irrelevant. And I'm not in the habit of deleting videos no matter what, because I do use this for my own storyline. I'm not going to go and delete any of my videos. I don't think it's right. I don't want to delete any videos. And I still stand by all the comments that I've ever made on Safuu and Safuu X. I don't have anything bad to say about it. It's, obviously we do have a vulnerability to FUD and FUDsters and corporate FUD as well. But the community is still strong. This gives us all an opportunity to carry on buying Safuu and then get ready for the sacrifice. And we'll just have to keep on cracking on every single day. Just keep on working harder and harder and harder. But there you go. We've all got to fall forward from this and carry on. And that is the nuts and bolts of it. Anyway, this is Crypto Fit UK. If you like, please like and share a comment and subscribe to my channel. That would be absolutely bloody awesome. And a load of my thoughts are unfiltered, and they are for my own records. I love you to follow my journey with me, rightly or wrong. I'm not going to delete the video ever. In fact, if anybody wants to call me out or clip anything on there, then absolutely great. All right. On to something a little bit more positive. Crypto Easy. I watched your last video, and I was in two minds of doing a crypto channel. I was really in two minds, and I started talking to Crypto Easy when I only had I had 30 subscribers, and I only did like a couple of videos. I don't know how many I've got up to now. I seem to do 2 or 3 a week. Now, Crypto Easy and I, I'll tell you this story because it is a story, right? We got together and we started just talking. We talked for an absolute hour. I bugged Crypto Easy every single day to grab an hour of his time just to talk about this, just so that we could get a video set, an hour. And that hour turned into 3 because we messed up the recording. Not once, not twice, but 3 times. So that script, by the time that we got round to doing it, because of how fast Safuu was going at the time, we were literally talking about outdated stuff on the 3rd take, but we had to update it, obviously. So over this process, we were learning about YouTube, the technology, and I'm not very great with YouTube. I know how to put a picture up and I know how to upload a video, but we had an instant connection, an absolute instant connection, as I have with Crypto Easy with all of the YouTubers that I talk to. And the wonderful thing about them is they're not in competition with each other. They're fighting their own battle. It's your battle if you want to get up to 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 likes to get financialized. That is up to you if you want to do that. I'm at nearly 250. I'll do a 250 celebration once I get up there. But all of us that we do the live AMAs, we do it out of our own time. We don't get any appreciation for it, really. We might get a shout out from Brian or shout out in the Discord and everything. But we do it because we love it. We do it because we love it. We take time out of our days, whether it be 10, 12, 15 minutes a day, or in our case, it's probably 5-10 minutes an hour, every hour, because we are that involved with it. Some of us have got big holdings. Some of us have got small holdings. Some of us got a growing bag. Some of us have got, some of us have to take a little bit of profit every now and then. I don't have a big bag. I've got something like 56 or 57 of Safuu. But I don't talk about all the other cryptocurrencies that I'm involved in. Granted, it's only about 2 or 3, but they're not exciting. They don't require me talking about them. I'm not going to get the same amount of reach from that. Going back to Crypto Easy, you always make me laugh when it comes to talking on our private Telegram group, and we've got the Greek in there, we've got Just Talking, we've got Chalk Talk in there, and Curtius and Ordinato, and I've been so thankful that I've actually had chats with them one-on-one, and and on the group chats and things like that. I'm grateful that Brian has actually come on our chats whilst we've been doing our lives, and he's sometimes he's supported us, sometimes he's taken the mick out of us. I love that. That is brilliant. I'd love any protocol to actually do that. That's engaging. That is Brian and his team absolutely giving back to the people that actually create these videos. So all in all, kind of a pretty meh kind of day as far as Safuu goes, but I'm still positive, I'm still bullish, and I still want to keep on cracking on. This bad news ain't gonna slow CryptoFit UK down at all. Appreciate all of my followers. We're almost at 250. If you're not, please like and subscribe. Send me a comment. Keep going, Chris, or anything, just to let me know that you guys are actually watching. I can see on the screen how many people watch, but if you are a long time visiting YouTube user, right, and you are not subscribing to this, I can see who you are. 91% of people aren't subscribing. 91% of you actually subscribe, then I'm pretty much there and I'm financialized. I'm not being greedy at that point, because the, minimum views, it's not a lot of income for me. And as I say, I do it for the love of it. But if I did get financialized and, everything was going good forward, I'd still use it to buy Safuu and SafuuX coin. 100%, wouldn't I? Because it hasn't taken from my income to actually carry on with something. Absolutely love all you guys. Love all the influencers. Shout out to Easy. Shout out to Prado. Shout out to the Greek. Shout out to Sean Clark. Too many to mention. Curtius, Ordinato, Chalk Talk. Oh, I love them all. I love them all. And I love you all. And I want to say, have a brilliant day. This is a special 2 video day. It doesn't actually happen. And like and subscribe. And there'll be a video up in the top right-hand corner shortly, if it's not there now, just to say why SafuuX could be bigger than Bitcoin. Have a wonderful evening, guys. I'm going for a beer and something to eat. Take it easy.